The phone lit up as the subway doors sealed shut, trapping me inside with a single sentence that punched the air from my lungs. New Year's Eve dinner starts at 8. Try not to disappoint us again. Below it, a photo of the long walnut table back in Portland. Every chair occupied except the one that had always been mine. They hadn't even waited for me to say I couldn't make it. They'd simply erased me from the evening and sent proof. By the time I climbed the 4 flights to my loft in Seattle, another message had landed. A PDF invoice. $28,400. A totaled Audi Q5. Liam's car. My little brother's car. The note from Dad was 3 words. Wire tonight. I dropped my bag. The thud echoed like a gunshot in the empty apartment. Growing up, our house ran on 2 currencies, praise and punishment. Dad, Victor Lang, dispensed both like a king tossing coins to favored courtiers. My brother Liam caught every gold piece. I collected the bruises left by the ones that missed. When I was 12, I built my first website on a cracked laptop I'd rescued from the university dumpster. I showed Victor the night it went live, some dumb fan page for a video game. He glanced for half a second. That's not a career, Nora. Go help your brother practice free throws. Liam got a basketball hoop bolted above the garage that same week. I got silence. At 16, Liam got the Audi for getting his learner's permit. I got a bus pass and a lecture about earning things. 3 months later, he wrapped the car around a telephone pole doing 90 on a wet road. Victor screamed at me in the hospital hallway for not keeping an eye on him, as if I'd ever been allowed in the passenger seat. College acceptances, internships, my first paying client at 22, none of it registered. Liam's half-finished art degree and part-time barista gig were creative exploration. My 6-figure contracts were that computer nonsense. So when the New Year's photo arrived, Liam grinning in my old seat, Mom raising a champagne flute, Dad's arm around my empty chair like the space had never belonged to anyone. It wasn't shock I felt. It was recognition. They hadn't forgotten to invite me. They'd voted me off the island and still expected me to pay the rent. I poured a drink I didn't taste and opened my laptop. The numbers glowed: savings, investments, equity in the startup I'd co-founded with Mara. Money they'd never acknowledged, because acknowledging it would mean admitting I'd built something real. Another message from Liam. Dad's blood pressure, Nor. Just send it. It's not like you're using the money for anything important. I stared until the screen blurred, then opened the loan portal for the Audi. Title: Victor Lang and Liam Lang. My name nowhere. Of course. I called the lien holder. The rep sounded almost bored until I gave her the account number and said, I'm reporting an abandoned vehicle for repossession. The borrowers are no longer honoring the agreement. She asked my relationship to the owners. None, I said. Not anymore.
Click. Done.
I drafted one email. 2. Victor@langholdings.com, Liam.lang@mail.com, Camille.lang@mail.com. Subject: outstanding debt on 2023 Audi Q5 body. I will not be remitting payment. The loan is in your names. Please direct all future correspondence to the finance company. Happy New Year.
Send.
The apartment went still. Snow tapped the windows like someone trying to get in, then giving up. Morning brought chaos I didn't read. 27 missed calls. Voicemails I deleted unheard. A single text from Mom. Are you alive? I answered only her.
Yes.
Take care. At 2:13 p.m. a video arrived from Liam's friend, repossession crew, hooking the crumpled Audi to a tow truck in front of the house while neighbors filmed on their phones. Liam stood barefoot on the porch screaming at the driver. Victor behind him red-faced, pounding numbers into his phone. My number, while the car disappeared down the street. I watched it once, sound off, then blocked every Lang in my contacts. That night Victor used the emergency key I'd never changed, stupid, and barged into my loft with Liam and Mom trailing like an honor guard of resentment. You think this is funny? Victor's voice cracked. That car was in the family. It wasn't your name, I said. Both of them. Liam stepped forward, eyes wet. You're seriously doing this over a dinner? I'm doing this, I said, Because I'm done paying for a seat I was never allowed to sit in. Mom reached for me. I stepped back. The hurt in her face was real, but it wasn't enough anymore. Victor pointed a shaking finger. After everything we... Stop. My voice cut clean. There is no everything. There's only what you took and what I let you take. That part's over. Silence ballooned, thick and shocked. Victor opened his mouth, closed it, turned on his heel. Liam followed, muttering traitor under his breath. Mom lingered longest, eyes shining. I just wanted us all together, she whispered. I know, I said. But together was never the deal I was offered. The door shut. The lock clicked. I slid the chain across for the first time in 3 years. Outside, Seattle sparkled under fresh snow, indifferent and beautiful. I opened the balcony door and let the cold flood in until my lungs burned. For the first time, the quiet didn't feel like punishment. It felt like ownership. I left the celebration toast I'd never been invited to give unsent in my drafts. Instead, I poured myself a drink, raised it to the empty room, and spoke aloud to no one. Happy New Year, Nora. The table's yours now.